folks, so we are now going to look at the shape at 82.1. Although I just trained legs, just wanted to let you see. It's a great shape at 82.1, and I've probably never looked this way as I'm doing now. This is the third week of the new training program, and it's kick-ass. And I would say that my body is reacting to that new training program as if my body is in a new training, like a beginner's phase of growth again. I typically do very well when stopping the training and then coming back and doing the body recon thing. That you have seen it many times now on my channel. But folks, this training program is totally different, and I already can see the changes. It is amazing. At this particular weight, of course, you know, but normally at 82.1, I should not having these veins that you're seeing here and abs at all, right? So yeah, this is going great. I'm very curious what the end result will be if it is going like this at this particular moment, and I'm tracking every single thing. So yeah, just came back from the training, now getting in some good oat wrap with minced meat and all the good stuff. Tacos, burrito. Plate number 1, plate number 2, that's burrito with everything on it. And eventually I didn't want to take another tortilla wrap and put it on a small plate. Yes, folks, getting in the proteins, the carbs and the fats. Lovely meal, I love it so much. Let's get it done. Alright folks, second new workout for the setup. We have already done 1 week of the kind of deload week. In a way they're doing that. We are now in the second week of the kind of deload week. It is a irregular rest technique in order for the stress to dissipate, but not only to relax but to create a new stimulus. So that's how it's done. Every single exercise is just 5 exercises, 6 to 8 sets and 8 reps, and with 30 seconds rest in between. So let's get it done. First exercise, crossover cable, tricep extensions. 30 seconds rest now before the second set. 8 sets, folks. I need to fail within set number 6, 7 or 8, so. Now everything is done on a time watch, stopwatch. 30 seconds, that's it. Go directly in. That was a fail. So 1 concentric failure and you're finished. This was set number 6. We go to the next exercise. Alrighty folks, so what I now have is a chest supported row with neutral grip handles. Done. Wow, that was the third exercise, folks. Now the most brutal glute bridge, and after that calves, and that we are done. Approximately 50 minutes this training. Not a lot, but it's freaking intense. That one is brutal. It's not fun. If you've ever experienced glute bridges done this way, influencing the tempo, getting a pump inside the glutes, guys, it's the weirdest feeling. It looks like you have added 20 inches to your freaking butt. Finished, folks. I am completely dead. You know, just 5 exercises with minimum amount of rest, 30 seconds though between between sets. 6 to 8 sets. You need to fail between those 6 to 8 repetitions, so you need to master the weight in order to achieve that, and 1 set to failure, bro. So that gave me a little bit. Let's give me a little bit of an insight. I will do that at home, otherwise we have the background music. It's gonna mess with my videos. Alright folks, finally home without crazy music around us. Basically, the incomplete rest method is something that you're gonna set up as a kind of a deload. Once you have had a couple of weeks of hard training, then you're gonna have 2 consecutive weeks or 1 week, whatever, of this incomplete rest method. It is combined in my program with a half split for me. So it's a 2 workout plan that I have to do twice a week, so 4 trainings only. And what the incomplete rest method does is basically you're gonna do 6 to 8 sets, like I said. You pick 1 rep target, not too high, in around 8 reps, it's what I do. And what you're choosing is the middle to short range exercises, because if you're gonna get into the full range, you know, and you go through the eccentric phases more, you're gonna create more damage in the muscle of the eccentric phases. So that's what we're not trying to do, because we limit the amount of stress in the body. Also neurological stress we are trying to dampen, and we're trying to force to get carbohydrates, glucose into the muscles where it needs to be, instead of fat and all the other parts of the body. And this is what I noticed, because my coach said, once we're going to do this, and I have a specific plan as well when it comes to nutrition, only for this week though. The other weeks was just, you know, I had my target before and we remained to that. But I see that previous week photos, first week of that particular deload week, I was actually seeing that my body was cleaning up. I was seeing that I was less puffy. I was seeing that I was having less water weight retention. And you know, these small things do matter, which previous years I was like, you know, it doesn't really matter, just have a deload week, relax a little bit. There comes much more to that. if you're gonna think about it more sophisticated, then the deload week should not be used just to have a low stress and relax a little bit from the training, because it is still. However, you can still create a stimulus and progress in somewhere with your training. You don't have to be just doing deloads, right, as they are. You can at the same time create, a further gain in something else, a different stimulus. Alright, folks, it's time for a meal.